A North Texas Republican state senator wrote the Ten Commandments bill, and he says the Ten Commandments are a part of American heritage. But groups who oppose the bill say it promotes one religion in taxpayer-funded public schools.
17 ayes for.
The Republican majority Texas Senate voted along party lines to pass a bill that would require the Ten Commandments to be prominently displayed in every public school and public charter school classroom. It requires the commandments to be displayed on a 16 by 20 inch poster or framed copy, starting with the text, "I am the Lord thy God." Weatherford Republican State Senator Phil King wrote the bill.
What Senate Bill 1550 does is simply says that in every public school classroom in the state of Texas, there shall be posted a copy of the Ten Commandments. It prescribes the exact same language for the Ten Commandments, which is on our own Capitol grounds and which has been approved by the Texas and the U.S. Supreme Courts.
King says Texas schools had the Ten Commandments in the classroom in the 70s, and a court ruling removed them nationwide in 1980. He claims the U.S. Supreme Court cleared the way for a bill like this when they said it was acceptable for a high school football coach in Washington State to pray before games. Multiple education and religious freedom groups testified earlier this month against the bill. Rocio Fierro Perez is with the Texas Freedom Network, a state watchdog group comprised of community and religious leaders.
When you're specifically putting something like the Ten Commandments up on a classroom for all students to see, that's incredibly dangerous because in a state as big as Texas, right, we have people of all kinds of faith.
Perez believes that this bill creates a blanket rule that promotes Christianity above other religions. In another move to install religion in public schools, the state Senate also passed a bill that calls for public and charter schools to adopt policies setting aside time for students and employees to read the Bible or other religious texts and to pray.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but you have to treat all religions and all people of different kinds of faith the same.
Both bills now head to the State House.
This is American tradition. If schools in Texas do not have it in their funding to do that, they can't accept private dollars for this.
Those bills appear to be able to have some traction in the Texas House. Meanwhile, today, the Texas House Public Education Committee passed out a bill that would allow school districts to hire chaplains in place of counselors.